You once told Iyabo Ojo, don't run after men.
I mean, wait, in some of the people that work in this industry now, the passion is non-existent. Everybody is BBLing. Looks will fade no matter what you do. People don't know what you went through. When they say domestic violence, they say, okay, oh, he beat her. He did more than that.
Yes,
this man tried to take away everything that was you. This man was checking what you were eating. I was livid. This man controlled everything you did in the name of love.
Because even when it happened, I couldn't recognize that was what I was going through. Hello, my name is Ayo Adesanya, and you are welcome to Real Life with Aunty Ayo. So you're welcome, okay? You'll be entertained, as you know. It's a show that it will give you clarity. So on this show today, who do I have with me? I have one of your favorites. One of my favorites. She's amazing. She's talented. This babe is tenacious. Edible. Beautiful. If I go on and on and on and on, you will understand what I am talking about. She's a woman after my heart. She's somebody that I love so much. I say it unashamedly. I love her. Yes, I do love this babe so much because we share a lot together. Okay, so she's an entertainer, like I said. She's an actor. Our Gogoni actors. Yeah. And like I said, I love her. She's one and only. You can't guess. No. Bimbo Akintola.
Hey! Yeah, drum roll! My twinnie. Hey! My twinnie.
Good to see you, twinnie.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. I am happy. I don't know. I don't have words to be here on this program with you, on your program, Ayo.
But you were part of the people that made it happen.
Because it's been a long time coming. You deserve it. You are amazing. You are talented. You've paid your dues. You've done so much in the industry. Kidney.
Bimbola, you know that. You are one of the people that pushed this. Most morning I'll pick up the phone. I'm like, Bimbola, I want to do this. What are we going to do about it? You're like, you were just, you were pushing me. You gave me that support. Please, wherever you are, just give her a round of applause. This thing is amazing.
Thank
and like
you.
I said, isn't she looking amazing?
SM52.
What do you do?
52 and gorgeous.
I can't keep up, and it hurts. It's very hurtful because I cannot keep up with you.
People
do me. People are fine.
Legs for days.
People, you have to tell me your diet secret. I need to know that.
Okay.
Especially if I don't know any other thing, I want to know that because you're so tap. Okay,
in my family, I say this all the time. My mom will say, God, I'm so dramatic, but my mom is also dramatic. My mom's been ill for a little bit. It's not more than a little bit, actually, for a long time. So she has irons in different places in her back. Okay. And so as soon as I started getting to 50 and my bones started hurting, I don't know if it's trauma or whatever, but I just had this flash that no, we can't allow this. We've got to be careful. So, and what's the best way to do this? I started doing all sorts of research. When you enter perimenopause, your life is not real anymore.
That is another topic for another day. Menopause and perimenopause.
True. Women, young girls, read about it, find out. Over 100 symptoms. It's maddening.
It's killing. Let me just put it like that. Yes.
And it just worsens every situation. It worsens everything. So realizing that, okay, this bone issue could become something serious, I said the best way to do it is first and foremost, I can lose weight. Weight latilo. Because weight will affect, because you know that muscles it gets weakened as you get older, which is why you see a lot of women and you see that slackness at the knees. Okay. It's because the muscles there are tired, so they're not holding that joint the way they used to.
You have challenged me. Now I have to start. I have to do it drastically. Because I noticed something, Bimbola. People don't know that. Sometimes when we go out, you don't eat.
I don't.
And I wonder why. I'm like, this is a bowl of seafood. And you will not eat it. Why? How do you do it?
Because I do what I call what's called intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So when I started, I put my love for eating into my love for cooking because I'm a foodie.
Of course, you're a beautiful cook.
So instead of eating it, I cook it for everybody to be fast. And me, I can spend it.
I know your secret. I will not eat those chicken that you bring, those spicy things that you bring on set again. All about
lovely.
Before we go into all these talk now, we're going to watch a movie. People, we need to watch that movie. You know why? We're going to watch a movie together.
Yeah, let's go. Mori.
Yesterday,
See my friend.
the sum of
Who's talking?
$140 million
Cash.
was
Look
lodged
at
in
that.
my bank.
Look at it. I am one of the family.
You remember the film?
The rest of the money is in the central bank
How do you disgrace us so?
and will be transferred to the
Something there.
headquarters of the bank.
Yeah, those
Even I will never chop.
All that
Yes,
cash will be kept in the vault of my
She thought us there.
Femi Ogedengbe, I guess.
I can get you into the bank,
It's
but I can get you into the vault.
Emeka Oyocha.
Oh, Bimbo Akintola. Look at us, but you're so young.
I know.
So young.
I know, so beautiful. Oh,
I try.
The bank manager
Brost.
is the only
Brost.
who has direct access to the vault. He alone
Ooh, girl.
can tell how the vaults are open.
I want on your criminals.
All I know is that
Wonderful.
Oh my God. What's the title of this film?
This is down memory lane. The title of the movie, I'm sure you cannot remember. I can't remember.
I can't.
But I remember it was shot where?
Enugu, Abi?
Or was it Port Harcourt?
No, it was Enugu.
It was Enugu, yeah.
It was Enugu.
This should be like maybe 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, was it's like 30 years back, and
Look at us 30 years ago.
it's amazing.
It is.
I mean, we can see this. I mean, this is the old school. This is old
But it's still
Nollywood.
there. You know, this is what I tell people. I say, whatever you do will outlive you. And which is why it's so important that we tell our own stories as Nigerians. Because if Oyinbo tells it for us, the generation to come and those after in 50 years, that's what they'll see and that's what they'll think it was our reality. But that's fine, sure. I try. It's really, look at us.
Like, it's makes my head swell. Yeah, I mean, each time I come across movies like this, I'm like, okay, so you know that at least it counts for something.
It
You've
does.
done something. I mean,
Yeah.
well, thank you, baby girl. Thank you, my friend, for serving this country.
You too.
You served.
And I think what's most important is that what people don't realize, and we tend to forget that as actors because we're constantly working, is that we do touch lives.
We do.
You think that some of the films that you've done, that I've forgotten. I've met people who were affected by some of the jobs I've done, and when you hear them talk about it, it just, for me, I think that's like the most exciting thing about being an actor.
Is. The feedback is what gets us going.
It's
all
the
time.
reward.
Yes,
It's the reward.
So Bimbola, I'll just like to say a big thank you, for all that you do, that you've done, and that you're still doing, because I know that one of your movies just came out on Netflix, yeah?
Today, to kill a monkey is out today, and I am so grateful to God. A lot of people see us, and because like someone like me and you, we're very shy. We like our privacy.
Yes,
we want
yes.
to keep everything intact. But I think we should also remember that we need to show people how it's done, because people who say they love you and they want to be like you don't know who you are. So they don't know the steps to follow. If we want change, we have to show the change that we want.
Yes.
My sweetheart, I am so grateful to God, because I said this, without God, there's nothing that I would have achieved.
Nothing. It's only God.
It's by His grace that I am seated. It's by His grace that I move. It's by His grace that I've achieved all that I have achieved. And I am so terribly grateful for it.
And I thank God for you. And I thank God for me as well. I mean, I thank God for us. God has been so wonderful.
Yeah.
We've done quite a number of movies together.
Our first was Out of Bounds.
Out of Bounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I get emotional when I talk about that movie, because, a lot went down. That was our first movie together, yes? And I want us to think back, when we were shooting the movie, doing filming, our experience during that period. And I want us to think about now, the Nollywood now. What differences can you just mention, like one or two things that you think? Yes, definitely growth, but what other things can you?
The passion is gone. Not that it's fizzled out. It's not totally out. There's still passion. But when we joined the industry, it was passion driven.
Hunger.
It was passion driven.
Hungry.
How much were people being paid? It wasn't a lot of money. But the passion to just make a difference, to do something that you felt was your reason for being, and every person that we met was on that same level of passion. Even the old Auntie Joke, Auntie Shola, all of them were so passionate about the work. You had people who would not sleep. I remember
on set now.
On you set, will not sleep. You will not. In fact, who's talking about food? Who's talking about working 12 hours or 14 hours? You work till you finish.
You work till all the next day.
Till the next day, and you're still back there to continue.
Yeah, you did a lot of overnights.
We did. It wasn't about glamour. Now everything is very glamorous. If there's no glamour, then and for me, I think the glamour just
takes it away.
It's nice to see things glamorous. It's nice to say, we're growing and things are better, but our work is gritty sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's not just glamour, it's gritty, it's reality.
So we need to feel it.
Yeah, we reflect life back at the society. So all this glamour and I meet a lot of people. Well, and a lot of the people who are there now, some of the people, not a lot, well, a lot actually, they're there not because they love acting, but because it's a means to an end. They want to be popular. I want to be popular. I want to be popular. And that's what they want, to be popular. Okay, if I act 2 films and I'm popular, then they know me. Then I can do this, I can do that. It's a means to an end. So the passion we're lacking in some of the people that work in this industry now, the passion is non-existent. Non-existent. So it's a totally different industry, honestly. It's totally different. I think when you do stage, you still get that passion. You still see passion-driven people who just want to do their best in front of the audience. Now people are saying, no, my makeup is not right for this. No, I can't wear this. Is that what the film is about?
I need to wear this. I need to wear that. I need to do this.
We're more concerned about outfits. We're more concerned about how we look. Which is why there's a spike in BBL. Everybody's BBLing. Because it's now about looks and it's not about content. It's not about what you have. Looks will fade no matter what you do. Reality. Look at me. Look at Ayo. We're still good looking, yes, but did you see us there? Yeah. Sheromo. I fine gone. It's not like we're not good looking now, but times change. Things will change. And no matter what you do, be it Botox, I have nothing against Botox. I love it. Be it, cosmetic surgery, my darling, you will still age. You will still age no matter what it is. So can we not put so much emphasis on the outside, but on the inside? I think if we do that, then there'll be so much more that we have to give.
Yes. And I mean, you saying that, a lot of people, like I go for interviews and people tell me, what advice do you have for the new generation? You've actually mentioned parts of the
problem, the things that we need to change, because that's what they are watching. They don't even know the reality. All they see is the glamour. They don't know you. So what they're looking at is glamour, 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 the looks, BBL, this, that. Oh, bombs, this, and blah, blah, blah. Look at the music. Look at the music that we play. Look at everything that we're showing. It's worldwide. It's worldwide. We're all moving away from grit to glam.
Are you sorry?
At the end of the day, no matter what you do, you will die. A reality, fact, totally. And to problem. But you want to die well. You want to have achieved what you want to achieve. You want to have had your children, watch your children grow, see their children, and that's what the prayer is. That's what we call a great life. When you've your kids, you've done your best by your children and they're outstanding. That's a great life. So, but no matter what you do, you will die. Life. So what will be your legacy? Because your beauty, my dear, no matter how great you look, even if you manage to do plastic surgery till you die, when they bury you, will dissolve.
I want to come personal now. I just say, you know that between you and I, there's some things that there are quite a number of things that people don't know about Bimbola. So can we just tell us just one thing that you think people don't know? That you know that I know. Okay. I've spoken about the food.
Okay.
I've spoken about the food.
I'm trying to figure out, is there anything, because I can be so plain. Okay, I don't like publicity. I think everybody knows that though.
You don't, yes.
Because my social media will tell you that.
I know that is why this is actually to me is. I just want to say thank you because you doing this. I understand. I understand what is going on.
You're my sister.
I know, darling, because you usually just don't come out and talk.
You're my sister, so I will talk any day you call me. I'm there. I'm there.
Thank you, and I love you for doing that. You've been in the game for decades. What was your I have arrived moment? The role of projection, okay? The role that made you go, I was born to do this.
Okay, I've always, felt like I was born to do this even before I started acting. Honestly, when I knew that there was something called profession and that when you leave secondary school, you go to university and you study something that you want to be for the rest of your life, I knew that there was not, before then, I already knew that there was nothing else I wanted to do but to act. So when they said profession, I said, okay, which means I can do this for real, which was why I went to the University of Ibadan. So I think you people are going to laugh, but my aha moment I've arrived was when I entered the University of Ibadan.
Wow.
Yes. Because we fought over it. My dad just couldn't understand why I wanted to act. You have to understand that then we were seen as careless people who didn't care about society, who were just there, and then people used to call us commercial sex workers. No name they didn't give us, but it's because we're free-spirited people and they didn't understand that, and we live for our art. A lot of us then lived for the art. So when when my father finally said, diploma forms, go to University of Ibadan Theatre Arts, that was when I entered the hall for my audition. Because I did the written exam, it was still surreal. Wow. And then you had to do a practical exam. So I got there. When I climbed that stage in front of all the lecturers, that was my aha. I have arrived. This is it. This is what it means to be an actor. This is life. I thought, oh God, I felt so good.
That is so beautiful. That is so nice. Yes, so heart lifting.
Yes, that was my aha moment. I think till tomorrow it's still my aha moment.
Okay, that's beautiful. I went to UI to get to as
I
well.
Know.
You remember?
I went to UI.
I was actually 4 years ahead.
Yes, true.
And when I knew you, finished from University of Ibadan, I was like, okay, Bimbola,
But I knew about you because we had friends in common, funny enough.
Yes, quite a number of them. I met
I saw you. Okay, she went to
all the days.
Yes. Yeah, so Najite,
Joe, and all of them.
Even Atom.
My bestie.
My best friend.
So we had
my bestie of life.
And you fought for me a long time ago, way back. When I was going through my DV. Okay? That has been with me all my life. Because even when it happened, I couldn't recognize that was what I was going through. Yeah. I mean, you stood by me. I remember vividly, we were filming one of the movies. Yeah. You went off. Because, I was with you on set and I left to go and pick something from the house. By the time I came back, I was wearing glasses and you were like, Ayo, what happened? I had a swollen eye. And you're like, what happened to you? And I said, just forget about it. You stood up and you wanted to go and fight. I can remember you were like, no, Ayo, this is wrong. And you eventually did not film that night because you were thrown off, so you couldn't even continue.
So angry.
You were really angry.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I swear, that man would have thought it was a joke. I would have beaten him. I
saw you as a kind of a savior that day. Because that was one of the moments that I realized what I was going through. Well, I'm a bit emotional right now. I just want to, I would like to say a big thank you. Out here, the world is our witness. And I'd just like to appreciate you and say thank you because I was in a spot, in the dark spot. And I was going through that. And because I was going through it alone, I didn't have anybody to tell me because I usually just keep things to myself. I always kept things bottled up. But you came and you stood your ground. You were like, this is not right. You were one of the people that made me understand that what I was going through was bad.
It was so bad.
I probably just did not realize that. And like I said, I just want to thank you. People don't know this side of you. You're someone that will fight and fight and fight to the end.
It was so bad, Ayo.
You know, I know it was
People
so
don't
bad.
know what you went through. When they say domestic violence, they say, okay,
Yeah.
oh, he beat her. He did more than that.
Yes.
This man tried to take away everything that was you.
But
This man was
very-
checking what you were eating. Ayo, wa joko ni je wa mapo kon wa lu nje apo mani kini ge yin so. I was livid. This man controlled everything you did in the name of love. In the name of love. He quoted it. And, oh my God, I was so angry.
You know, you, like I said, you didn't know what you did. It was a turning point for me then.
I'm grateful to God for that.
I started acting, but I just did movies that we produced together. I couldn't work for other people at that period. And you were like a sucker. You know, you were somebody that you fought for me, and he did a lot of things. He did a lot of things. I just want to say thank you once again. Like I said, so because I want people to really understand what DV is. What advice? Because you could pick it and I could not pick it. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I'll just go and I'll just take it and I'll just quickly, cover it. Even when you want to say, people, no, don't do that. Because I didn't want the movie to spoil. I'm like, people, no, please don't go and meet him. Okay, but having, what advice will you what signs? I know the signs are there. And, because these people are so manipulative, they don't let you see, they don't let you understand that this is abuse. They beat you 1 minute and the next minute they're begging you. So what will you tell others? What should they do?
Let me use how it happened to you as an example, Ayo. Because you're a very loving person.
Yeah.
Ayo is very loving. Ayo is you don't know, she's a lover girl. She loves love. She's a lover.
I love
so
to be
when
loved.
he came, because I remember vividly we spoke even before you guys got that serious. When he came, what he did was he showered her with love.
Love bombing.
Love bomb. He would send clothes. He would send, before he would send, he would call constantly, he would do this. He was constantly there. And we were all so excited about that. I was like, oh, finally my friend found someone that's great. Even I thought at that point that he was a good person. Because he was constantly checking. We didn't know he was monitoring at that point. Because he was constantly checking up on her. He would send, before she says she needs, he has sent. Before she looks for, he has done. So when people do that, you've got to be careful. Some people are naturally like that. Some men are naturally like that. But others will love bomb you so that when they start the badness, you find it difficult to bring the two personalities together. And you keep looking at the beginning and say, oh, but in your yini, it's this person, not this person. But it's actually that person because they plan it. It's planned. And that's, for how long?
10 years.
He loved, man, guys.
10
It was
years.
a setup. He knew this was what he was going to do, and he followed the steps one after the other. For years, all he did was just that love bombing and then monitoring in the name of I love you, I'm checking up on you, I want to know where you are. Then all of a sudden it becomes don't go out without telling me. It becomes don't stay anywhere except I say you should go. I don't why now? Because I don't want people to do this. Lagos is not safe, Nigeria is not safe. All of that coated in goodness. But no, nothing physical until after he knew he had her where he wanted her. You see, when they have you where they want you, when you're finally in their grasp, that's when you see the true nature of that person. The first thing you have to be careful is when they start saying, don't hang around with friends.
Isolation.
They have to isolate you because when they isolate you, they can now damage you totally. No, that's not nice. Ayo became someone that was always checking. If you say Ayo killing, before you say killing, she's checking. She could show that man okay killing she girl you show okay. Since when? From when to when? Where to where? Because you wear something and they won't say, oh, okay, killing you down. What she really know any? Go go fat there. Which fat? Which fat? They start picking on things that don't exist, and then things that you have probably shown them during the beginning of the relationship that you're sensitive about, they start to harp on those things. They use that to bring you down. You now become someone that before you can't think for yourself again because you feel like you don't know. Because he's the only person that knows. He's the only one that knows how to put you right. And unfortunately for you, maybe sometimes when he does put you together, you go out and people see people like, glow, my love. Because when Ayo first started disappearing, people were like, Ayo, you look amazing. You look great. You are fantastic. And it was a great thing. But all of a sudden, Ayo, show Johnny. Apple yìí lòun máa jẹ tó àdìdì. My dear, ṣé orí ẹ̀ pé ṣó fẹ́ lọ sà ni? I was wondering what was going on.
And my phone was constantly ringing.
So now I said, Ayo, is this for you or is this for? So, because that was when I started feeling weird. I said, there's something not kosher. This is not Ayo. That was when I knew that there was something going on. I was just like, and she was always like, so that it won't be, so that everything,
yes.
Everything was he.
About the other person.
What's going? It was so odd. If someone loves you, they build you. They never pull you down. Just please, for those of you who, because sometimes those who are in these cases can't tell what's going on. When you see them change, when you see them fearful, that was one of the things I noticed about Ayo. Ayo was so scared to talk whenever this man was around. She would be looking for guidance from him to say anything. And she was acting. She was known. She was someone. Before she would say anything, she would look at him for permission. It was so you have to look at that when they're too domineering, when they're constantly, they will put you down. You will know when they start to put you down. You will tell it all those things about you that you're sensitive about. They use it, and then they remove everybody from around you, and then they start with the physical thing. But first, there's the mental abuse before the physical. The physical comes after they finished you mentally. So please, people, be on the lookout. Your family, your friends.
Thank you so much, Bimbola. Thank you so much. That is really nice. At least they can recognize the
signs,
danger, the signs. They're always there.
Always.
Okay, so Bimbola, I came across an online post. Mm-hmm. You once told Iyabo Ojo, don't run after men.
I mean, what do you know?
If there are things about your dating life you wish you did or didn't, what would that be?
Let's take the Iyabo Ojo one first. My dear, I never said such to anybody. I don't know who the interviewer that supposedly interviewed me.
Or interviewee.
or who the interviewee is. But you're joining me up Montini doppelganger. She doppelganger now.
Doppelganger, darling.
She be able to twin. Are you sure? Twinny? Are you sure?
That's not me, that's not this twinny, this twinny.
Please, I figured that some people just like to trend. They noticed that the interview I did with Ayo, Iyabo trended, and they just wanted to capitalize on that. And on top of that, I'm not 55. I was born 1973, and I'm so proud of it. I'm 52.
And you look amazing, baby girl.
I'm 52, and I love it.
You look very hot for your age.
My love you.
My love
you. I loved being a teenager. I loved being a young adult, but I'd not take anything away from who I am now, because the years that I've learned, the knowledge I have,
nobody can take that away from me.
If they say, go back to being a teenager, I prefer me here where I know everything I know. I'm able to take care of myself better. So as much as I loved my teenager, my young adult life, I am so happy in my skin right now. 52. I hate regrets. Maybe that's something people don't know. I hate regrets. I'm better at it now, but I hate regretting stuff. I think for me, everything that happens to me is a learning curve. I learn from it. Yeah. No matter how horrible it is, no matter how stressful it is, it's a learning curve. I figure that if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't have the knowledge of not doing that the next time. So for me, I don't call them failures. I call them my learning curves. Okay. So I learn from everything that happens to me. So I've never failed.
Beautiful. And I think if you did not go through them, you won't have the Bimbo Akintola.
And
that's what makes you unique.
Yes. And who I am right now is perfect.
Okay. So to the payback time. So this is where you get to ask me one question that you've always wanted to ask me.
But let's see if I can find something that people don't know.
Okay.
You're very family oriented. People don't know that.
Okay. I am, yes.
You are. And I know that you are very involved with the growth of everyone around you.
Okay.
I know you're very involved with the growth of everyone around you.
Okay.
Would you do it any differently?
Nah.
Because
this is what I think. This is all that formed me. This is all that formed I decided I wouldn't have it any other way, except the DV though. I don't want to go through that. I wouldn't want to go through that.
Even that.
Even
that taught you.
Ayo, Bimbo, it's not.
But it taught you a lot.
I learned, but
you did.
The physical aspect of it, I don't want that. I don't want to wish that upon my enemy because
because I can't even.
Getting sick for days. You don't understand. It was. I became stagnant. I didn't move.
I know.
So I wouldn't want that. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yes.
But it's a learning curve. You know what to look out for.
Yes,
now. And at least you're able to impact that on the younger generation, on the next generation.
Yes, I hope they'll be able to understand. And when they see the signs, they run.
What was that?
Okay, so I'm a little excited about this segment. It's the Dear Aunty Ayo segment. Some of you wrote us letters, and we're going to read the letters, and then we give you whatever advice we can, which Aunty Bimbo is going to do.
Grandma Bimbo.
Grandma Aunty Ayo. Okay, so this letter goes, I am 26 years old, and I have been in a relationship with the same man for over 3 years. Until recently, I genuinely believed I could trust him completely. I never felt the need to check his phone or question his loyalty. He always presented himself as a good guy, and I took that as face value. But a few months ago, something shifted. I couldn't quite place it at first, but I knew something was off. Eventually, I found out he had been cheating, sexting, and emotionally involved with women abroad. It broke me. We had a serious confrontation. And while he admitted to it, he tried to downplay the damage. He told me that a man can cheat and still love his woman, and that it was just a moment of weakness. But Aunty Ayo, and in this case, Aunty Bimbola, this isn't the first time. It's not the second time, not even the third. This is a pattern, and we're not even married yet. The part that confuses me most, my parents, especially my mom, think it's not enough reason to walk away. They're saying I should stay and fight for the relationship because men will be men, and that at least he still loves me. But I keep wondering, if I'm already dealing with a kind of betrayal now, what will marriage look like? I feel torn. Society keeps making it seem like women should accept infidelity as long as it's not physical or too serious, especially if the man is otherwise good. But I'm hurting, and I don't know if love should feel like this. But I stay and keep enduring the emotional roller coaster, or do I walk away and choose myself despite the pressure from my family?
Okay, my opinion will never be popular on this, so I'm going to shut up.
I like that.
If you insist,
I like that.
If you insist,
actually, I thought about this before now, but
if you insist,
but let's say it now, because
My
we
dear,
are not all the same. You never can tell.
I don't know
where fly. It should fly for some people.
I don't know where this idea of fidelity came from in Africa. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I like to be realistic.
You have to be.
See, I don't think there's... The majority of our men cheat. Your father cheated, sir. Ma, sorry. I'm sorry. Your grandfather did.
Oh, polygamy.
Yes, my father has 2 wives.
Mine too.
So I don't know where it came from. I think... I can't tell you to stay or leave. That's on you. You decide. But you know what? The truth of the matter is, if your father has more than one wife, if your brother has more than one wife, then maybe you should just manage it. And then if you want a different, the way you raise him, teach him to be better.
That's good.
I don't think you can change someone that's already fully grown. And look, you leave this one, you go to the next one, you still have the same issues. They all cheat. Basically, they do. Most of them cheat. 90% of our men cheat. Look, don't look for what is not your business.
What is not missing?
This is the first advice I give my children when they get married. I say, don't go through for. If he's loving you and respecting you and doing all the things that he's supposed to, leave everything. What you don't know won't kill you. That's how I feel about it. Because there's our society encourages men to cheat. They go at night for meetings. Other men have women. So if he doesn't have one, he's the idiot. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not excusing it.
Okay.
I am not, I'm just being realistic when it comes to this situation. If you want to get on a soapbox, we say, oh, never. It's disgusting. Don't do it. But my dear, my darling, let's talk about reality of what we are facing, which is that 99.9% of the men that you meet in Nigeria. And in all honesty, some of them started with following their daddy to girlfriend's house. It's ingrained in them. I don't know. I know you want to change someone, but I hear that characters are fully formed from when you're 7 years old. Just decide that if the sexting is okay, or do you prefer one that actually physically cheats. Even the impose that say don't cheat, themselves they cheat, you know. Then they'll go for therapy. They'll go and sit down and say he cheated, and then she say she cheated, and then I love you, and then they'll go home, and then they'll build the relationship. So I don't know what to tell you. And even all the people, all the so-called musicians, Beyonce, Kinashe Keji, where has come. You know who that is? No, that's not Gaga. That's, what's her name?
All these foreign entertainers.
Well, yes. They all keep telling you to the left, everything. I beg, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Did she left? She did not to the right. She did not to the left. She did not even budge. She did not even shift. Please, when people sing, they're singing about what they wish for, not what is there in some of these cases. And when you hear women tell you that, oh, with this, you can hold a man, it's a lie. And I need to also talk to us. This is our imbibing in Oyinbo culture. That's not our own culture. You will just die. And look, I'm the most forward-thinking person. I tell you, I'm not very... People say it all the time, you're not very Yoruba-ish, but I understand how our culture has us on our men and our people. So if you want to be Oyinbo, then maybe you should marry Oyinbo. And you'll be okay. Don't forget that Oyinbo can wake up one day and say, I don't love you anymore. And he will leave.
And we should.
And it's over. So just realize that there's no way that is yours. Determine what's most important to you and go with that. That's all I can say. Well,
thank you so much, Bimbola. I mean, you heard that too.
So, I tell you, try to control. I become a lolly.
The ball is in your court. It's you. It's only you that can do it, like you said. You know, so it's your life, is your show. But
remember,
the real thing is, at the end of it all, people cheat. Okay.
Your daddy did. I think your daddy did not. Talk to me.
You leave one and go to another one, you never can tell what to be there. Can be DV.
It's a
can
thing.
Be DV. Yeah. Can be DV that's there. Domestic violence.
You're not what I mean. Sorry, my dear. I'm torn on your behalf.
Thank you very much, Bimbola. Thank you for coming to the show once again.
Oh, my pleasure.
It's been amazing.
My pleasure.
I've had so much fun. I mean, we've been interacting.
Just
doing it once the other.
Yeah.
And like I said, you're amazing. I have a tiny little gift for you.
Yeah.
I sincerely hope that you will like it.
The one I have now, I'm falling down so many times, is saying, please, release me.
I know where you got all those ones. I know.
You're the one that told me where to go.
Yes. You actually got to where you got it.
My baby's too cute. My baby's too cute. Oh, God.
I hope you like it. And we have your name at the back. Your initials.
Oh, VA. I don't know. British Airways. Look at me. Kiss it. Oh,
so this is our token to you. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it.
Let me hold it and shake you now.
Oh, okay. Cash be politician.
Bimbo. Thank you, Bimbo. Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
Oh, I love it. Oh, God, I love this so much.
Thank you, Aunty Ayo. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ice, cup me.
Right here then. To the A, to the U, to the N, to the T, to the Y. To the A, to the Y, to the O. It's been real life with Aunty Ayo. It's been a wonderful moment with my twin, Bimbola. Oh my goodness. We shared memories. It's been a moment of clarity. We had so much fun on this one. The Real Life with Aunty Ayo. So please subscribe, share, like on your post notification. And please leave a comment because we would love to read from you.